Hey there! I got this idea from another creator a while back. I've just never played with it. Wanted to show you what I came up with today from my very messy desk, but that's the best way I create nowadays. So this is actually two pieces of paper that I have sewn together, and then I have added envelopes as flips. So let me go through it with you and show you what all I've done. All of this is just for decorative purposes. I love the way this turned out. This little rose, I put some detail on too. The piece on the top here is something that, you could write on or make a note with if you wanted to. Lots of texture. Just thought it was fun to add. These are the envelopes that I coffee dyed a few days ago. And I've turned them inside out to show their security lining. I put this little piece of vellum against all odds in this one because the plastic had fallen out. So this is a pocket, of course, those things you were seeing. I added these two things, this one especially for writing and journaling on if I want to. This is an artist card I made a few years ago. It's one of the first pieces I ever made in my junk journaling journey. So, made it back in 2023, about 2 years ago, I guess. Three years ago, sorry. And then this is just decorative. She was so nice. I just loved that print. So I decorated her a little bit, but I think I'm pretty much done with her, I think. I don't think I'll add anything else. This is another security envelope. This is a cute little interactive piece I made, again, a couple of years ago. I've been saving these pieces for myself because I wanted to use them sometime. Wasn't sure how, but you just put it back together and it's closed. I've added several pockets here. I mentioned this technique in another video. I use masking tape, eyelash thread, or yarn like this. That's what's underneath the maroon ribbon that I've glued on top. And I loved how they look, so I made me a couple of bookmarks. This is a cute little card that has tiny little strips of paper, just solid on the back. If I want to write on it, I can. And just, again, more little things in pockets so that I can write on them if I want to. This is a blank card behind. These are both blank behind them. This is a stamp from an envelope that someone sent me for Happy Mail, and I cut it out to make a corner pocket, sort of. A tuck spot, and I've added that little piece to it. That is also from a Happy Mail envelope. And this pocket just has that card that you saw with the peacock through the two windows. I love that sticker. So I could use this for journaling space if I want to. And this, I can decorate it with something else if I want to. I can't really see how to put it back in right now, so I'll do that in a minute. And then I also added a pocket to the back. And this tag has some writing space on it. Interestingly enough, I think this was from Avocado. I dyed a few pieces of paper a couple of weeks ago from skins that I had. And it is not white. It's hard to see without something white beside of it. So it does have a little bluish detail to it. So I like that. I'll make a nice little journaling card for me. And I've done lots of little sewing details on this one. This pocket has my embroidery stitch and the actual folder. I put it all around the outside, and that's how I attached the two pieces of paper together. Because that's what this is a paper. And then this one with the dots on it is the second paper. And then I sewed the envelopes together by putting the flap of the envelope in between the two. That was the idea that I got from somebody else. And I just thought it made a really nice interactive piece. So this will go in one of my journals, and I really like it. I just keep kind of staring at it. I think this is very different from the style that I'm used to making. Most of the things I make have more of a cozy look, kind of like this. This is a little cozy piece. So that's more, sorry about the lighting. I'm doing the best I can. I'm not professional. I'm just a TikToker, right? But I really do like this. I'm very happy that I made it for myself. I made another one earlier. I think I showed you guys already. So this piece, yes, I showed you some of this. This is the finished piece. And then not really doing too much decorating, although I did decorate her. I loved this saying, loveliest of lovely things are they. Just put some, it's basically strings and thread that I've saved that I just made a little, sorry for my kitty crying. He does that every day about an hour before it's time to feed him. And if the lady that gets this wants to, this is made for a swap, she can put more decorations on it. Put things in all the pockets. This one I just made writing space on the back of it, so, and left some of this showing. Alrighty, well, that is what I have been up to lately. I'd love to know if you're making anything or cooking anything or what you're working on. Let me know. Take care.